With all their recent success, it's hard to believe that less than a decade ago, Dublin were on a 16-year drought without even an appearance in a final. But on that one day, the legendary 2011 final, a sleeping giant awoke against a star-studded Kerry team.
Dublin were so young, we were just nervous about this Kerry team. You know, you had Kieran Donaghy, Gooch, O'Shea's, O'Sullivan's.
Dublin had never been there probably in most of my lifetime.
I was at the Kerry game in 1977 at the semi-final. That was the last time we had beaten them.
I was convinced we were going to lose from the start.
It was my first final, so I didn't know how to feel. Very, very nervous.
It was probably quite a silent bus coming in, and
it was all just get the distractions out of the way so we can focus on the most important thing, which was the game of football.
That air of expectation on the bus and knowing that we were going into the biggest game of our life.
Our first final in 16 years, the excitement was building from early morning in Dublin City.
People were getting off the dart and walking along through Fairview. There was a great atmosphere. People that hadn't witnessed that for a generation nearly in Dublin.
We all meet up, a few Stambos, onto the hill.
And you're spotting people in the crowd that you've known for years from going to the games.
And the game started and just turns electric.
We just needed to make sure we started well and things just settled us into it.
Alan Brogan coming in here, gets the shot in, and Dublin take the lead.
I think the Gooch got a goal shortly after that, so that kind of rocked us a little bit.
Dished off here beautifully. What a goal, that's an absolute peach. And it's the captain who's got it.
At the start of the match, we said all we want to do is just make sure we're still there at half time.
Just a point separating these teams at the break.
Still all to play for, so the nerves were still high. The hill was packed.
The second half, it was kind of tit for tat for the first 20 minutes or so, and then
Cooper steadies himself and knocks it brilliantly over the bar. He's got a goal and 3 now.
4 points up, 6 minutes to go.
Everybody just sat aside and said, here we go again.
Certainly at that stage, it looked like it was slipping away from us, and it looked like what we'd worked so hard for over the previous 12 months, and probably for a lot of us over the previous 10 or 11 years, looked like it was slipping away.
I thought we were done. Everything seemed to be going wrong.
I suppose people looking in expected Kerry, with the experience they have, that they'd be able to close the game out.
And all of a sudden the ball breaks. Kevin McManaman starts running towards goal.
Alan Brogan sent in, McManaman dodging, McManaman scoring! There's a point between the teams, and Kevin McManaman has kicked a beauty.
I actually felt the stadium erupting. It just shook.
The legs went to jelly. Everybody's hugging, crying.
When that went in, it was like, that's it, we're going to do it. It was just brilliant.
Changed the whole game.
And the atmosphere.
The atmosphere, it was just outrageous.
Just after the goal, their tails were up. Diarmuid Connolly had the ball in the middle of the field, and in front of myself there was an ocean of space. I was able to slot the ball over the bar, thankfully, to draw the game.
At that stage it looked like we were on our way, and then
Kerry still look menacing.
Donaghy kicks and an unmerciful point.
High up into the clouds, it's gone over! Are we heading for a replay for the first time in 11 years?
Then I'm thinking, oh my God, maybe this is just not meant to be. Diarmuid Connolly got a ball out under the Cusack stand and he flicked a little hand pass into Kevin McManaman, and he used all his experience to win that final free.
A free kick to win the All-Ireland.
And I saw Bernard Brogan had a beckoning to Stephen Cluxton to come up and take it.
Yeah, he just held the ball and come on down.
Yeah,
Stephen.
so called Stephen down.
It was like the last kick of the game.
I'd say most people didn't watch.
I put my hands over my eyes. Stephen Cluxton had ice in his veins. The hill knew as soon as it left his boot.
He's put it over the bar, and Dublin are in front.
Hit me like a wave. You know, your heart just lifted. It was just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I just stood on the steps and I just screamed.
The stadium was just shaking underneath. I've never experienced something like it on Hill 16 before.
It was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That memory will always be there with me. And it was just amazing to be a part of it.
Cluxton the hero, and the 2 minutes of added time has been played.
all I was thinking inside was, please ref, just blow it up as soon as we can, because if we had to defend another Kerry attack, God knows what might have happened.
Referee looks at his watch. It's all over. Dublin have won the All-Ireland.
When the final whistle blew, it was just raw emotion.
And to be honest with you, most men were crying, including myself.
Yeah, I was crying too.
Obviously let my own emotions get on top of me that day, which has followed me since.
It was just
electric.
I've never felt anything like it. And not even since.
Long time.
It was after a long, long wait, and we'd been to so many matches, and then that one just came good.
An amazing moment for Dublin. 16 years without the Sam Maguire, and
humiliation is over. We're back on top.
That was the special one. 2011 was the special one. Yeah.
That was a psychological victory for sure. It was probably the first time I'd seen that Dublin team play as a team.
Made you feel confident as a Dublin supporter that you could go and win it.
It's just amazing. It's been amazing ever since.
I think for Dublin supporters, for the Dublin players, the management, it was just a huge thing to beat Kerry. Probably made it all the sweeter for us.
looking back on it all now, it was the best days of my life. You know, I got a chance to play with some of my idols.
After so much hardship, to winning in that way certainly makes that the greatest day of my Dublin career.
The determination and nerve shown by that group of players laid the foundations for this golden age of Dublin football. If this year's team are to rewrite the history books and win 5 in a row, they will need to bring that same strength to seize that one day.